Disney hates disabled people. It's not even up for debate. In fact, what they're doing is, well, it's discrimination against disabled people with their new disability access pass rules. And this is a video I wanted to make for a while, but I wanted to see if Disney made any changes, and they really haven't. I saw a video on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and it was very upsetting to me. I'll show you that video. Got a couple other videos. We'll go through the details of it, and you can let me know what you think in the comments. Does Disney hate disabled people? Now, this is a video that I saw on Instagram. It came up on my Instagram recommendations. I don't follow this person. This is a girl who has a disability. She was denied the disability access pass, and she made this little video on Instagram showing her day without being able to ride any rides. And you know, the thing about disability and Disney in Florida, and I know it's the same in Disneyland, in Florida with the heat, the humidity, it is hot. It's hot. It's hard for a healthy person to wait in line for some of these rides, right? 1 hour, 2 hours, even more. People that have different disabilities, they may not even look disabled to you, but people that have different disabilities, and just because they don't look disabled doesn't mean they're not able to wait in line. And I know you've probably seen a lot of things on social media with people that have been denied the pass. Now, what I think is going on here is a couple of things. One, they have this new $400 lightning lane that they want to force people to buy. Now, most disabled people don't work, right? They have caregivers. They might live with their parents when they're adults. They might be on disability themselves. They can afford $400 for a lightning pass. And by the way, what about their caregiver or family member that has to take them? How many do they have to buy? Is it really a group of people that can, in general, afford something like that? Probably not. I mean, plus, that's on top of getting into the park and getting there. Now, let me show you this video. This one just pissed me off. This poor girl. I was denied Disney's disability access service, and she shows her day. Now, I can't play the audio because she played a lot of Disney music. Okay, so, you know, this girl, she's not such a nice girl, right? She's denied the pass. She can't ride any rides, but she's like forcing herself to have a good time. She says, I ate and drank at the Food and Wine Festival instead, since she couldn't ride any rides. And then she shows you everything she ate. Now, this is right down Disney's corporate checklist, right? Oh, great, she couldn't ride any rides. That means she's spending money, right? A lot of money buying food, fish and chips. And then from the Yorkshire County Fish Shop, $13.49 she wrote there. Started off with water, and then she got the fish and chips. So that's $13.49 that she wouldn't have spent if she was in line for something. Then she got the guava cake for $5. This is nuts. This is just really sad. It's not, you know, not only you got frozen s'mores, $4.75. It's not just discrimination against disabled people, because I believe that's what it is. It's also exploitation of the disabled. The other thing I think is going on, other than trying to force them into buying the lightning lane, I think they just don't like the disabled people there. You know, when you have the disability pass, because my wife's had one in the past, she can't wait in line. My wife very well will not be able to ride another Disney World ride if this changes. She can't wait in line. She's got a disability. She can't wait in line. I think that also Disney doesn't like so many mobility scooters around and wheelchairs filling up the walkways throughout the parks, and it's a way for them to clear out space to fit more people in. I think that's part of it too. You know, and when you have the disability access pass, you don't go up to a ride and get right on it. It gives you a return time, and from the times I've been to the parks with my wife with her disability pass, the way it's worked for us is they give you a return time, which is the time that the queue line is, right? So if you go to Peter Pan and it's 75 minutes, the pass will tell you to come back in 75 minutes, and then you get on the ride. But sometimes we've had to wait over 2 hours for rides. It depends on how long the queue is. So it's not like the old days and this was many, many years ago. Many years ago, if you were disabled, they didn't have the pass system as we know it now. You just went in your wheelchair and they let you on the ride in the exits and you got right on the rides. It hasn't worked that way in years. So no one's really cutting the lines. But get back to this video of this girl who's making the best of it, spending all this money and eating food as opposed to riding anything. Now she went and got lobster tails. That's another $13. It's just disgusting that Disney would do this. And the next video is even worse. Then she got a milkshake for $6. Then she got peanut butter and jelly sticky wings for $7.75. Then she spent $5.25 in Germany. I can't pronounce what she got there. Remember, this is all stuff she wouldn't have bought, right? Then she got some bread pudding if she could ride the rides, or at least most of it. Then off to Italy, spent another $15 on a drink. Then an $8.75 in Japan on another drink. Then and here she is buying some Greek food because it's the festival, another $5. I didn't add this up. You guys can go back and add it up if you want. But look at how much money they made off of this poor girl by denying her her pass. And then look, she says here at the end, it's ridiculous that Disney doesn't refund your ticket once you are denied. That blows my mind. That one is a new one to me. So she went there. We don't know who she went. She's got someone filming her. It could be a boyfriend. It could be her mom. It could be her dad. It could be her whole family. Who knows who's filming her? She bought a ticket. They go in, her and whoever she's with. They deny her the pass, and they wouldn't refund her the ticket. It's not just ridiculous. And then she wrote, I did my best to have a good time. You ever seen anything so disgusting in your life? Now, this video went viral months ago, and this one's insane. This poor girl here denied. She's in a wheelchair, and she's on an oxygen ventilator with a tube going in her neck so she can breathe. And they turned her down.
Hi, my name is Trisma Magajas. I was recently denied the disability access services here at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. I was in substitution, provided the return to line, where if I had a party with me, my party would wait in line, and I would meet up with them through re-entry. And
I mean, what kind of heartless monster denied a girl in a wheelchair with an oxygen tube going into her neck a disability pass?
I wanted to make this video to show that no matter the severity of the disability, Disney has their own standards that they've created that determines whether or not you apply for their specific accessibility service, which mainly, and she described it as severely disabled.
So they told her you have to be severely disabled. And look at her. She's looking down at her wheelchair. This girl's not severely disabled. And I don't know what the update is on this girl, okay? Maybe because this went viral, Disney took care of her. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they did. Even if they did, I don't care. If they took care of her, it's only because they were embarrassed through this.
Or cognitively disabled. I do understand. I however, wanted to raise attention to an idea that I had instead. So I wanted to be able to purchase Genie Plus, but since I am a Magic Key holder, rather than coming back and repurchasing it $25 per person for my group if I visit every week, I'm out $400 a month on top of the $380 ventilator bill and my medical supply bill.
See, here she's talking. She wanted to get, a lot of disabled people go to Disney, not just because they love Disney and love everything there. It's a place where people that have a difficult time traveling can go to, right? This is insane to me. This is sick, twisted stuff. People that have these kind of disabilities, it's hard for them to fly, it's hard for them to drive, it's hard for them to take a cruise ship somewhere, so they can go to Disney World. And now they're being denied. So she wanted to buy the Magic Key so she could get a fast pass, whatever the program is out there. And she said that would cost her $400 for her, because she can't go alone. She's got to have people with her, on top of a $380 ventilator bill and her medical supplies. Look at what they're doing here. I'm shocked there has not been a class action lawsuit against Disney for this discrimination against disabled people.
Instead, I say that Disney puts a Lightning Link service for those who are disabled, and it's a one-time purchase for a year, let's say, especially if they have a Disney Pass. And with the one-time purchase of the Lightning Link, I can reuse the Lightning Link service, but still pay a fee for the Lightning Link service. It also helps my disability. Thank you again for listening. I really hope Disney looks at their policies, and for those of you in the same position as me, I'm very sorry. I wish I could understand even more so your story and your frustration, but I am making do with what I have. Pay attention to more content from the Disney parks and more on accessibility.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what, Disney, I hate to use this kind of language. They're just assholes. I mean, that's it. That's it. That's it. I mean, there's no other excuse for that. So let me know in the comment section, why do you think Disney is doing this? Do they not want people like her that are in a wheelchair in the park because maybe they take up some space, right? A lot of the mobility scooters people have, some of them are pretty big, and sometimes it's 2 or 3 people in a group with them, and maybe they figure for every person in one of those, we can get 2, 3, 4 more people in the park. Are they trying to force people like her that have to pay hundreds of dollars for medical supplies and a ventilator to go to the park? Are they trying to get another $400 out of them for this new Lightning Lane pass they have? Or are they just assholes? Let me know in the comments what you think. My name is Brian. This is Main Street Moments. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, like the video. I'll talk to you next time.